Hey everybody, it's Chase with AV Pop Culture again, and today we are here to go over my latest Scream Factory, Shout Factory haul. Some stuff that I finally got in. We'll do a little unboxing. I'll show you what I got, and let's get to it. Pop that tape in. I got you. Let's go do this. All right, so I have had a lot of orders out. I mean, a lot of you probably like the most recent like 50% off sale that Scream Factory, Shout Factory had. I probably didn't buy enough, actually. That's kind of funny to say, but I bought quite a few things that I was interested in. Now, one of these things, in full disclosure, I had to go eBaying for, and that kind of hurt a little bit. But one of them you can still get straight from Scream Factory, or a couple of them. But we'll get into it in a minute. The first thing that I got was when they popped up, and this was after the sale, but I just got it. The shipping, I know they had a big sale. It was a little bit slow. The release of Darkness with Anna Paquin. Paquin? Is that how we say it? Sookie from True Blood, or Rogue, however you prefer her. This is the, I actually have never seen this movie before. So this is I don't do a lot of blind buying. I have to be really interested in it, or it has to be like a super great deal. But this is, I mean, I've heard good things about it. They really are pitching that this is the uncensored and unrated version. And of course, this is on Blu-ray from Scream Factory, so no 4K there. It has some good special features, the additional version, which is the theatrical cut. But I mean, 9 times out of 10, if there is a uncensored, unrated, like director's cut of whatever, I'm probably going to choose watching that. It has a behind the scenes making of featurette, the trailer. This is kind of like she comes to her family's remote country estate and learns that there's something horribly disturbing about the old place. So I mean, it's kind of supernatural events, like it kind of little haunted house vibes. I'm looking forward to checking it out. These were put out like they were not going to be around very long. Like there was a numbered amount of these. And the same goes for this, which is also another blind buy. Y'all are going to see I don't do that a lot. Fear City. I have not seen this movie either. So like I get excited. It's hard for me to find stuff I've never seen before. So getting into this channel and getting into collecting again is really exciting and invigorating to me, because I am going to force myself to get and watch movies that maybe they're out of my comfort zone, wouldn't normally pick, things like that. So Fear City, I mean, it's got a good cast. You've got Tom Berenger, Billy D. Williams, Melanie Griffiths in there. And what sold me is like this is really set against like the backdrop of the 80s. And there's a psychopath on the loose in Manhattan, and he's stalking and mutilating beautiful strippers. So that's very interesting. But when the madman targets Matt's ex-girlfriend, Matt must confront his own violent past to stop the sadistic killer. Says it's a quick-paced, bright, hard-edged exploitation thriller. Sounds fun. New 2K scan of the 35mm interpositive for both versions of the film, the theatrical and unrated, uncut version. I'm going to watch the unrated, uncut version. So I'll watch these, and I'll probably talk about them and report back to you guys. But these are hot off of the mailman's truck. They just got here. Another one I've actually talked about and showed in a couple of other videos. I got it a few days before, and I just watched this. This is like Monday that I'm recording this video. It's on a Monday, and I watched it over the weekend on Saturday. It's The Howling. This was a awesome 4K scan. It was done by Studio Canal. I haven't watched any special features, but I'm really looking forward to the listening to the audio commentary with Joe Dante on there. So I'm very interested in that. I hadn't seen this movie in a long time, and I'm going to watch it again because I was like, I was watching it, and then I got up and I was working in here in the office, getting ready and doing some videos, stuff to get ready for some videos. And I mean, the movie starts out hot, and then it kind of goes, it lulls you in, and then the end, there's a lot of stuff. A lot of action and a lot of werewolf and a lot of, visceral stuff, the sex and nudity, all the werewolfisms is there. But yeah, another good Scream Factory release. I'll be talking more about this as I am accumulating and assimilating my top 10 werewolf films of all time. So we'll come back to that. Another one you've seen me deep dive into, I've had this one longer, and that is the Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I just wanted to put it in here because it is, just came out, and I picked it up. But, it's Killer Clowns. Shout Studios, Scream Factory. Beautiful, beautiful 4K. Beautiful 4K here. I haven't had time to watch any of the special features, but we know Killer Clowns. All right, now there's another one that I talked about a lot that I finally have in my hands, and I got to watch it because I got to go back and follow up on the other video where I talked about how 4K could ruin, old films if it changed the director's idea of what should be, like color treatment and color tone and all that kind of stuff. Well, I finally have Red Dawn in my little grubby hands. It's finally here. I'm very excited about it. Everything is reflecting. So the movie is in, as you can see, it's reflecting so bad because I still haven't even gotten it out of the plastic. I am super looking forward to watching this. I mean, it comes with, of course, I got the poster with it. It's right here somewhere. Comes with the poster. Definitely cool. And then the collectible, like enamel pin set. But I don't open these most of the time. But I love displaying them. Super cool. Wolverines! Like, I love Red Dawn. John Milius. Shout Select. So, Shout Studios. Lots of extra features on here. A new 4K, the 4K scan is from the original camera negative. So that's part of the reason it's going to look so good. It's got a Red Dawn Rising making of featurette. It's got 4 different featurettes on here. And then a full look back at Red Dawn with interviews from actor Doug Toby, casting director Jane Jenkins, production designer, and editor. So the editor's on there, so I'm really interested in hearing what he says. If he says, we changed the color change completely or whatever, I'm really super interested in that. The original theatrical trailer, which I always find cool, because, those old trailers that we grew up with, it was always like the guy, in a world where the Soviets have invaded America. Like what was it? Is it Don LaFontaine or whoever it is that always did the voiceovers? But finally have Red Dawn in hand, and I cannot wait to watch it. Now, one that I had to go eBaying for, and I hate have to do that, but I'm determined to have the 3 of these. And this is the big old box set for Halloween. Of course, I'm a big Halloween fan, and John Carpenter. And, I haven't even opened this movie yet. But these records look so cool that come with it. How cool are those? The theme song, Halloween theme song, and Laurie's theme. Yes, I have a record player because I'm old and cool like that. But that looks super cool. I'm sure everybody has talked this to death, but fully approved by the 4K negative scan of the negative. Fully approved by the cinematographer. It's got Dolby Atmos on here, an audio commentary with co-writer, director John Carpenter and actress Jamie Lee Curtis. Audio commentary with Dean Cundy, and editor and actor Nick Castle. Wow, it's got the new Dolby Atmos track, as I mentioned. Now, I'm not set up for Atmos. Like I could go buy the clip speakers that go with my speakers and set them on top and go for it. But like in here in this room, and I'll eventually show you guys around, but I really just have like a clips center channel and then 2 bookshelf right and left speakers and a couple of small old like Bose Cube speakers in the back, because this room is not very wide. It's from side to side, so you can't get that far away from the TV. Now, my living room is big, and that's where the big floor speakers are, the clips floor speakers and the big back channel speakers and everything. There I could put in Dolby Atmos, and I still might, waiting till around Christmas time, to treat myself to the 85-inch QLED TV in there. And then I'll probably move out of the editing room here some, the movie room as we call it, to watch movies in there in a big theater type space. But I'll make full use of that Atmos then. But you also have 2 other discs, and those are both Blu-ray. Those have the TV version, theatrical trailer, even more extras. I mean, there is a shit ton of extras on here. The 3rd disc has the original color timing presentation. So there we go. That talks about my, that kind of goes back to the video where I talked about how color can change things. So they're saying they changed it, but they're giving you the original color in there so you can compare the 2 versions if you want to and see if it changes the atmosphere or the feel or whatever for you. I love that. I wish that all the 4Ks, because I'm a big fan of 4K, even if it changes stuff, as long as I still have access to the old one that I can see too, I would love for all of the, I'm trying to put where you can see it. I would love for all of the 4K releases to include the original version, untouched, with the original color grades and all that kind of stuff. I would absolutely love that. That is a huge feature. I'm very excited about this. Of course, the box is awesome that holds it in, and then you've got the hard sleeve, and the cover is just absolutely baller. So reflective. That's cool. And to go with that, now this is the one that you can still get it directly from Scream Factory. It's like $56, $58. And that is the Halloween Part 2. They still have this in stock. So super reflective. They still have this in stock. And I think that is awesome if you haven't seen these. The top just slides off right there. And again, you have more records. You know, John Carpenter's famous for doing his own music there. And this looks super cool. You have side A is the shape enters Laurie's room. Side B is the shape stalks again. And this is so cool. Like the original with the orange and the black record looks super cool, but this one is not far behind. Check that out. That is so cool. The clear record. That is awesome. I have to spook everybody out one day and play these. I can't wait to play them like around like spooky season. And so you got the record there, and now this one I have opened because I started to watch it. And then I've been doing videos, and I've had a lot of other stuff to do. Interesting, you know, these are like the side loading, like hard boxes. And I'm sure that everybody has probably seen a million people do these by now, but there's your inside. It does have reversible art on the sleeve. So you have the new art, and then you have the old art, which matches my hat. Fright rags. Super cool. So you have either art that you want. I'm going to leave the new art out there right now. Because I've got other Blu-ray and DVD copies with the old art showing, and I got my hat here. Again, this one Same thing. It has 4K scan from the original camera negative, and it also has a theatrical cut. Let's see. Yes, this one also has a third disc, which is just, it's a DVD, which is interesting. The third disc is not a Blu-ray, it's a DVD. And it has the television cut in standard definition, which that's pretty cool. And the film script. The disc 2 on Blu-ray also has a 4K scan of the original negative, but of the theatrical cut. They both have a Dolby Atmos mix. Both of these also have Dolby Vision, you know, so you can go HDR 10 or you can go Dolby Vision, and Dolby Vision is awesome. Maybe one day we'll talk about how, because I color grade, I spend hours setting the color on my TVs. So when people say have them professionally calibrated, I am that guy that does that I do that for people. And you get very picky, but I love seeing the different color versions. Of course, this has tons of extra features. I mean, just a shitload. Horrors, Hallowed Grounds, revisiting the original shooting locations, deleted scenes. Now, in here, almost all of the extra features are on the Blu-ray, the additional second disc Blu-ray. But who cares? I can't wait to watch these in 4K. I love Halloween. I love John Carpenter. He's probably, and I'm going to have to think about this one, he's probably my favorite horror director, but I don't know, man. Wes Craven, you know, I don't have to pick. That's the great thing. I don't have to pick. But this release is awesome. I also went eBaying for Halloween 3 Season of the Witch to complete this trifecta. I was able to actually sell a copy of Conan, the Arrow release of Conan, because I had already got one and I got another one as a gift, and I don't just hoard multiple copies. So I was able to sell one on eBay, and somebody who had watched one of my videos bought it, so that's super cool. So I was able to sell one on eBay, and that funded me buying the third one in this series, which I got to have them complete. It's just, guys, I do have that sickness, like when it comes to like the collector's versions of stuff, where I need them all. Like when I got back into this, I said I'm only trying to collect the best versions of the movies that I love available. This is the best packaging for those available, and I want them, and I'm gonna get them one way or the other. I'm gonna get them, and you know, I mean, I hear, you know, there's a lot of stuff about Scream Factory and everything, but to be honest, you know, other than slow shipping, everything has arrived in excellent condition. Obviously, both of those also had, and I forgot to show you, I'll just show you one of them here. I just grabbed one. Also came with the poster, so you can still get that on Scream Factory's website for like, I think it's either $56 or $58. So not too bad. I'll throw a link in the description to it. And the same thing for this next one. It is super duper cool, and that is the Escape from New York set. I freaking love this cover. That is badass right there. Now, I opened this up last night. Before I did that, it also comes with the cool, you know, the enamel pin set, which I don't open mostly, like I said. But, dude, check that. That's so badass. Just setting up there on top of my shelf. It looks so cool. And then the movie itself, of course, you got Carpenter, so here we go. We got more records on here. It's the cover. Super cool. So it's Escape from New York theme and the 69th Street Bridge. Look at this, guys. That is so cool. Definitely digging that. Very, 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 very cool. And then the film itself, I opened. I actually was going to watch it last night, but everybody was asleep, and it tends to be louder. So I actually started watching another one that we're going to get to in a minute. We'll talk about that when we get there. But here is the film, Escape from New York, 4K, restoration done by Studio Canal. It's got an audio commentary with John Carpenter and actor Kurt Russell. Got Deborah Hill on there. The second disc also has a 4K restoration, but it is a Blu-ray audio commentary. It's probably the same commentary. Disc 3 is full of extras on this. You have big challenges in Little Manhattan, the visual effects, scoring the escape, an interview with actor Joe Unger, My Night on Set, an interview with the filmmaker, deleted scenes, the original opening bank robbery sequence, Return to Escape from New York featurette, photo galleries, which I'm actually a nerd. I like photo galleries. But this also has Dolby Vision on it, so nice on that. And it has regular 5.1 audio, so no Dolby Atmos there. I always get a crack out of how it's like way in the future. It's 1997, but there you go. That's what the inside looks like. Your extra discs. And I think this also, no reversible art on this one. But really looking forward to that one. And hold on one second because I have a couple of more to share with you. One of my absolute favorites, by the way, that I still have to share with you here. If I can find it. I left it on the other table. All right, this is Chase coming to you from the future because before I could even get this video posted, I got more of my Screen Factory haul in, so I wanted to go ahead and put it in this video because it's not enough to do in another video, and I don't know when I'm getting a chance to talk about it again. So before we get back to that, here is even more. The first one up is one that I got because my kids enjoy watching it, and we have fun watching it together, and I think Nicolas Cage does an awesome job in this, and that is Willy's Wonderland. It's just, like, I think it's superior. If it's in that vein of Five Nights at Freddy's, I think this is superior. Nicolas Cage never says a word. He's a badass. It's just cool. It's basically the same price it is at Walmart, but this guarantees a slipcover, and it came with a poster. So, I mean, why not? I was already ordering other stuff. You might as well get the one that has the slipcover because that's how I am, and the poster go with it. I don't know what's going to happen to the poster because I have two kids and one poster. All right, and the other one that I have, wherever I put it, it's right here. I also picked up Night of the Comet. This is a great, 80s movie. And I always thought that, what's her name? Catherine, crap, I forgot her name. Catherine Mary Stewart. Usually I always, as a kid, had a crush on blondes, but I always thought she was very attractive. And this set comes with not only this slipcover, and I haven't even opened this yet, as you see, because like this came in so late. And this thing comes with the 4K scan of the original camera negative, so we're going to get Dolby Vision on this. Audio commentary with Kelly Maroney and Catherine Mary Stewart. An audio commentary with the director, Tom Ebhart. And an audio commentary with the production designer. All that's on the 4K. And then disc 2 is a Blu-ray, which is a 4K scan of the negative, but on the Blu-ray has 3 different audio commentaries that says are as detailed as under disc 1, So the same commentaries. But then it also has Valley Girls at the End of the World, a separate interview with Kelly Maroney and Catherine Stewart, Last Man on Earth, interview with actor Robert Beltran, Curse of the Comet. So you got an interview with the effects makeup artist. Super cool. Movie stills, behind the scene photos. And it has this slip cover. I hate this, by the way. I hate this shit. But it has this slip cover. And then this set that I got came with an extra slip cover, which I like way better. I mean, this just looks badass. And if you look at the back, I mean, that's super cool. So this one's probably going to go on. And I have a clear big plastic tub, like a Rubbermaid tub, and actually several, where I keep slip cover. Well, usually not slip covers unless it comes with two. But I keep like J cards and stuff in it because I want to keep those and keep those in good condition. But like, what are you going to do? You pull them in and out. If you just kind of fold them over the steel book, like they slip out or they get bent up. So I stack them nice and neat, and I keep it's like flat plastic, and I slide it under the couch in here in my movie room. This, cool enough, comes with a poster of both of the slip covers. So I haven't seen, and that's pretty cool. I haven't seen this movie in years and years. So I'm like, some of these movies, that's the great thing about getting back into collecting with the boutique labels and everything. Some of these movies I haven't seen in so long. I remember them and I have the nostalgia, and it's like so much fun to do and collect them and see them again being brought out and preserved for like new generations. But in some ways, like it's almost experiencing them again for the first time because I'm such a different place in my life and older, and it's been so long since I've seen them. And that is super cool. And I mean, once I start watching them, I remember all the details of how it goes, but it doesn't matter. It's kind of like a whole new experience. And my son, who's 13, he's going to get in here now that it's summertime, a couple days a week. My daughter, maybe some too, but he's more of the horror fan. And he's going to screen some of these with me. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I might throw in some of his perspective sometimes because that's like the age we were, like when we got into this shit. So those two are in there. I'm going to jump back to Willy's Wonderland real quick. I mean, this was shot in digital, so it's not like they're restoring it. But yeah, it's the feature film in Dolby Vision. They have on the blue that's like all that's on the first disc. But then they have can't see when I do this way. On disc 2, they have Inside the Fun featurette, set tour with actors Christian Del Grosso, Fresh Meat featurette, Colorful Darkness and the Demotrons featurette, and image gallery in the trailer. So you got some special features on there. Of course, there's no 35 millimeter negative that they got to restore or anything like that. But those are my other grabs. Prefer this cover. So those came in whilst I was making the video. And I'll tell you one thing that hasn't come in yet that was supposed to come in with this order, and now it's being sent separate. I also have the RoboCop 2 collector's set. Now, I didn't get the biggest one. I got like the middle one because I don't need like everything with it. But I'll try to show that and like do a short or something when it comes on because it's not enough to do by itself. Or when I do my Verhoeven video here soon. But this is Chase from the future, throwing it back to Chase from the past, and hoping you guys enjoy the video, and let's get back to it. All right, so the last two, I also got, don't forget, there is also a poster with the Escape from New York. Now, this can still be bought on Screen Factory's website, I'm pretty sure, but it's like around $130, $140. I bought these, except for Halloween 2, I bought these when everything was like 50% off. So I got the Escape from New York set, guys, for like $60, 52 bucks, something like that, 58, something like that. So it was a deal. And same thing with these others. The next one, this is well, we'll save my favorite for the end. Not that I don't like this one. This is the movie I actually went with starting to watch last night, and I fell asleep. The Fog. Now I am getting the other set of the Fog that comes in, a big case like this. But it has. I'm getting the one that just has the record, and it comes with like a NECA figure, and it comes with the actual other release, not the Steelbook 4K. So I also wanted to have the Steelbook 4K, and I got it. That artwork is awesome. This is still available too, but again, I got this, at 50% off. So that was super good deal. Awesome artwork. I always get nervous opening Steelbooks. And then inside, you can see it's the main disc's not in there because it's in my Blu-ray player, or it's in my 4K player. So it's there. I enjoy it. Atmosphere of Fog is awesome. I love that creepy, spooky vibe atmosphere. I love things that are very atmospheric. I love the original It TV miniseries because I think it actually captures the sort of just like vibe and uneasy, something is dirty and rotten and evil underneath kind of feeling that gives you the whole time. The just something's wrong feeling. I like that. The Fog does that for me too. Now in this, it has a Dolby Atmos track, newly restored original mono track, 4K restoration done by Studio Canal, audio commentary with John Carpenter and Deborah Hill, audio commentary with Adrian Barbero, Tom Atkins, Retribution, uncovering John Carpenter's The Fog, The Shape of Things to Come, different stuff, lots of featurettes. The second disc is loaded with extra features. It is, wow, special effects test, look at the filming locations, outtakes. Outtakes are always fun. Maybe if you guys are interested, I'll put like some gag reels on my channel for you to check for our behind the scenes gag reels from when I'm doing movies. Those are as fun as the movies. Trailers, Fear on Location, Filming the Fog, featurette. I mean, just tons of features. It's absolutely loaded down. I think the other version actually has some additional features that are not on this. It's another reason I want it. And I'm going to have it because I got to complete this Carpenter set here. So there is the Fog Steelbook. And then the last one, which is probably my favorite. I mean, take Halloween out of it. Besides that, though, They Live. I got the They Live series here, the special one. With this one doesn't come with a record, or at least the one I got didn't come with a record. I don't know if that version's out there too. If it exists, I'll have to get it. But I don't remember seeing that. But I know I got this one half off, and it was like $40 something. I love that back of that. That is so cool. So yeah, I don't really open those. And I haven't opened They Live yet. And I don't have anything to open it with now. Let me see if I can get it open. Steelbooks crack me up because that would imply that they're strong and sturdy, and they're not. They're very fragile and scratchable and breakable. Yeah, so this has a Dolby Atmos audio track, audio commentary with John Carpenter and Roddy Piper, baby. Roddy Piper, rest in peace. Man vs. Aliens. I love the social commentary on this, and boy, is it pertinent now, more than ever. But again, that's one of those cases where he could have put social commentary in a movie in an obnoxious way. Instead, he puts it in a spooky, oh shit kind of way that makes you want to watch what happens, make you go, oh man, think of that, versus just being pounded the way Hollywood does today, rather than telling a good story first. Original making of They Live, that's on the Blu-ray. And there's an interview with Keith David. I love Keith David. Got your J card, and then on the inside, There is your artwork that you're looking at. Stay asleep. We have one who sees. So I actually love it. It is absolutely awesome. I love this movie. I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum. That fight scene, too, with him and Keith David, it just goes on and on and on and on. Absolutely awesome. I love They Live. This is a nice little haul. Very excited. This is my first big Scream Factory haul, like a bunch of things at once. And I just thought I would share it with you guys. A lot of fun. I got a big Criterion order coming in. I got a big Arrow order coming in, and some other things that I've picked up, some things that I found in the wild, some different stuff. So we'll have some more videos like that coming up. If you guys enjoy this, let me know what you've gotten recently. Tell me in the comments, what have you gotten recently? What are you excited about that's coming up? There's a lot of things. Things are coming out faster than I can buy them, but that just means it's a great time to be a physical media collector. So enjoy it, live it up, watch movies, stay weird, be cool, and until next time, be kind, rewind like always. This is Chase with AV Pop Culture, and I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye. We have one who sees. I know.